This is Home Safety Hotline. As is often the case, I don't know anything about this game. I originally got interested in it because of a trailer that I saw, and I was debating about whether or not I wanted to try it. It looks like it's one of those like lo-fi desktop simulators, kind of like Her Story has a little bit of this in it. Hypnospace Outlaw is kind of like this. Do Not Feed the Monkeys is a little bit like this, and I've historically liked several games that fall into this kind of genre, and this looked like an interesting one, but I wasn't sure I wanted to try it out until I heard it recommended, I believe by Alice Bell on the Electronic Wireless Show, which is Rock, Paper, Shotgun's podcast. She gave it high recommendations and actively avoided saying anything about what was interesting about the game on the air because she wanted people to discover it. And it was actually that aspect of it that made me want to try it, because Home Safety Hotline, it just sounds like, oh yeah, it's a game where you pretend to be, I don't know, maybe a 911 operator or something like that, or 999 if you're from the UK. But from the way that she was being cagey about it, it made me think that there was something more to it. And so it made me more curious and made me want to try it out. So we're sitting here at the office. Hopefully you can hear my voice okay. I'm not as used to this microphone, but we'll do our best. And we'll start figuring out what the crap this game is. So it looks like I've got this like 90s style desktop here, and a mailbox. Let's start with the mailbox. Wait, maybe I should start with the commercial. Maybe this will like give me some hint about what the game is meant to be about. It's a media player. Every year, thousands of families suffer stuff that I didn't read fast enough. Hazards such as house fires, flooding, black mold, metamorphosis? What? Don't become a statistic. Call the Home Safety Hotline and keep your family safe. Metamorphosis? Excuse me? Okay, yes, that was the right place to start. I think we got the vibe of what they're doing here. So let's... Magic Man asks, was black mold a thing in the 90s? I think it was a thing in that people were definitely affected by it. I don't know if people were as aware of it as a problem and as obsessive as cleaning it up. We actually had a mitigation service come into our house years ago to have to deal with a black mold problem, and it was obnoxious. They had to cut all these little holes in the house and all these random places, just lots of little repairs that had to be done after the fact. It was kind of a mess, but it was an excuse to clear up some parts of our house that were already kind of garbage anyway. Let's open our mail. So it looks like we've got something from Home Service Hotline Corporate. Wait, something flashed up real quick. Was it the same thing or whatever? Let's just read this. Subject line, welcome from HSH Corporate. Welcome to the Home Safety Hotline family. We're pleased to have you aboard as your brand new Home Safety Hotline responder. Roll. Your supervisor's name is Carol Regina. She'll be calling you today to brief you on your duties and will be reviewing your work daily to ensure maximum accuracy. As a reminder, responders with a 90% accuracy rate or more will qualify to receive our daily employee coupons. Work hard and be rewarded with incredible savings. Sincerely, HSH Corporate. So this getting a little bit of a company store vibe here, which is kind of sketchy. 90% accuracy rate. If that's an actual game mechanic, and not just some weird thing they're just tossing off, this is making me think of Papers, Please. Like there might be a thing where, I don't know, like maybe I have to, maybe they're going to be adding some stress to my desire to perform that might affect my ability to actually be compassionate and do my job well. So video files and desktop. Okay, so they're telling me, oh, wait. I may notice video files from our video archive appearing on your desktops. Please disregard these. They'll be cleaned up in due time. Is that like the commercial that I just saw, or is there more stuff that's going to show up? I'm not sure. Yeah, Magic Man says that he was just thinking of Papers, Please, too, in reference to this. Okay, so I guess NSE Discord? I'm not sure if this is a thing in the game or if this is actually just going to link me to the Discord for the game. So I'll avoid this just because I don't know what it is. Credits.txt definitely feels like it's just the credits for the game. I'm betting this is what I want to interact with. Monday. All right. Oh, so I'm going to clock in. Lovely. Old-fashioned punch card. So when you are simulating a loading screen from an old-fashioned computer, how long do you make your loading times? That's an interesting question, right? Because, like, when you're making just a game that is just, the only time it loads is when it's actually loading. And the time, you always want the timing of that loading screen to be as short as possible, just the bare minimum to get the loading to happen. But when you're trying to create the experience of a, excuse me?
Welcome to Home Safety Hotline, new employee. My name is Carol, and I'll be acting as your supervisor during your time here at HSH. Before you begin your first day here, let me tell you a bit about how things work here. You are an HSH responder. As such, it is your job to learn about various household hazards so you can answer the questions of our callers intelligently. When a client calls, answer the call and listen carefully to their concerns. When you've diagnosed their issue, submit the corresponding household hazard, and we'll forward them safety instructions to address their problem. Welcome to the HSH family. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Oh, it's slightly out of sync. Oh, I had to wait for all the text to come up. Okay, so now we can learn about bed bugs. Okay, so they're known for feeding on the bloods of humans. They are not known to transmit any dangerous diseases, and they're relatively harmless. But oh, what?
John here. My wife insisted I call this number. It sounds like she thinks we might have some kind of infestation. My wife keeps telling me about specks of dirt or something in the kitchen. Just looks like coughing to me. I don't know. You tell me, I guess.
Okay, I think I might have to put him on hold. So that sounds like black mold, right? Coffee looking stains that might grow in a moist, warm location. Anything else? I mean, carpenter ants, cockroaches, it wouldn't seem like it would be confused with dirt, right? I mean, a gopher? I mean, a gopher could track dirt in the house, but, mice, mole, raccoon, termites, ticks. Yeah, nothing else here besides black mold feels like it's right. So okay, so if I've got black mold selected and I hit submit answer, does it submit black mold as the answer? Okay, no, I separately need to call it black mold. Submit. Yes, successfully sent. Good job. Awesome. Cool. So I guess I can just sit here and sort of review. Bees! Just review the various things. So I just sit here and just read up about this stuff until a call comes in. So how do they time the calls? Like, this is the thing that I'm most interested in. Like, how do they decide what the pacing of this is?
Hi, I'm so sorry. My name is Grace, and it's probably nothing, but I thought I'd call just in case. Lately, I can't sleep at night because of this annoying little sound coming from my attic. It sounds kind of like eek, 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 It's probably nothing. I'm sure it could just be regular old house noises, but I just thought I'd call to ask and make sure.
Come on, finish. Okay.
Please hold.
All right. So she's hearing E, E, E sounds. And, oh, by the way, so Raneth Court asked, when I submitted that answer and it said that my answer was successfully submitted, he's questioning, wait, was it right, though? And that's the thing I don't know. If I submit a wrong answer, do they immediately tell me? Or do I find out later, or do I never find out? And the game's about something else. So let's listen to Carpenter Ants. Okay, it's a scratching sound. That doesn't seem like E, E, E. Cockroaches don't make a sound like that, right? Not even a sound offered. Okay, which ones do offer sounds? Housefly wouldn't. Oh, it does. Which is probably a buzz, right? Yeah. And then house spider, no noise. Yeah. Mice? Let's try this. Best candidate so far. Mole? Yeah, Magic Man, she is on hold. Yeah, she's just, yeah, Red of the Court said she's just chilling on hold while I surf the web. Raccoon. No sound. Okay, interesting. Termites and ticks? Is that gonna... I'm thinking it's mice. Let's submit our mice answer. Mice. Gotta scroll. What is all this other stuff gonna be? All right, good job. I really want something to be a gopher. I don't know. What does a gopher sound like? Oh, crap. That was pretty close, actually. It could have been a gopher. Would there be a gopher in her attic, though? Was that what she was hearing? I don't know now.
Hank here. Last week I called your guys about some crap in my yard. I was told wasn't anything to worry about. Well, guess what? There's more piles of crap in my yard. I'm talking huge piles of brown out there. You better not tell me it's nothing again, because I know I've seen something moving out there. Tell me what it is so I can take care of it once and for all.
Please
all right.
hold.
So I'm thinking maybe gophers. Red Earth Court is suggesting flying cows. Let's see here. Does it say specifically that they leave piles of dirt around? So this doesn't give you the information that gophers might leave piles of refuse around your yard. Let's see if it says it about any other thing, like moles, for instance. Okay, they could have rabies. Volcano-shaped mounds. Warning, never kill a mole. What? Why never? I mean, sure, be nice, but why are they warning to never kill a mole? That makes me want to say it's moles to see what happens if this guy This guy seems like he's about to kill a mole. Like, this guy might kill a mole just because he's mad. Like, I almost would expect him to say out loud, if you don't do something, I'm going to kill a mole. Garbage spills, clattering sounds at night. Okay, so I feel like the gopher feels better, but I honestly want to see what this guy's going to do to a mole. I like this morbid curiosity about this guy and moles. So I'm gonna say mole. Sir, you have moles? Make sure you don't kill that mole. Whatever you do, do not kill that mole. Also, maybe we'll find out. Let's say maybe we'll find out if I'm going to be told if my solution is good in the moment. That was the highest likelihood so far that I got it wrong. But notice they just gave me a good job. So either I'm right every single time so far, or they delay telling you if you're right or not. Oh, what? Or, hey.
John here again. I got beef with you. Your people gave me bad info. What you sent us didn't have anything to do with our problem. I'll be sure to tell our friends not to be bothered calling.
Wait, that was Black Mold guy, right? That was the one I was the most confident of. He said he thought it looked like coffee. That felt right. Right? I mean, and he wanted me explicitly not to tell him it was nothing. No, the other guy wanted it not to be nothing. John wanted it to be nothing. Ah!
Twig Sigmund here. Just calling to inform you that your refrigerator's been running wild over here for the past 45 to 90 minutes. Been running wild. Better head on over and catch it, big fella.
That's not even how you tell that joke. That was very weird. Magic Man's excited that I just got pranked. Ah.
Hey, do you guys have a lawn mowing service or something? My good-for-nothing kid refuses to mow, and it's getting real crazy out there. Looking like a rainforest over here. My kid is complaining about being too sick to do anything about it. Meh, 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 meh. Stress of this stupid lawn's giving me a headache just thinking about it. Can you send some guys up to get this done?
Please hold.
No? Do I have a no? Can I refuse? Like, that's not a thing. Like, I don't have guys. I mean, I could send him some gophers. Should I send him some gophers? So Kiwi Burn is suggesting that if his kid is sick, maybe they've got black mold. I mean, honestly, so many of these things can make you sick in one way or another. I don't even know. I doubt I could even zero in on black mold specifically. I wonder if part of the weird problem here is that they're trying to see, well, what do I pick when there is no obvious solution? Like, they're not giving me the option to just be a person and just be like, hey, man, I don't think that's what this is. All I can do is give him an answer. Like, you know, I'm a hammer and every problem's a nail. Magic Man says that ticks cause fatigue. Yeah, let's say it's ticks. Let's say that your son, sir, has Lyme disease. Positive feedback? Yes. My company does not care. Does not give a crap. My shift has ended. Let's clock out. Ooh, accuracy 75%. So they do give me an accuracy score at the end. I'm sure obviously I was being facetious in that last one. But 75, how many options did I have? Did I have 4? I suggested black mold, mice, gophers, and ticks? Was that what no, moles. I never said gophers, did I? I said, yeah, black mold, mice, okay, so I probably got that last one wrong. Does that mean that the last 3 I was actually correct about? Because that last one I chose arbitrarily. So it's actually genuinely rating me, I guess. But my accuracy fell below 90%. So, but I don't know what I was supposed to say for that last one. It feels almost like they're forcing it. Like, I have to do badly today. Unless there was an option to suggest, not doing anything that I just didn't see. Quit before it's too late? You don't know me, but I used to have your job. You're in danger. Quit today before it's too late. You don't know enough. It's not too late to quit freely. Trust me. All right, sure, whatever, dude. I'm just going to do my job, clock in like a normal guy. It's fine. AP Vision says my accent is the best. I'm not sure what accent that was. That was a somebody having a stroke and falling face first on their keyboard accent is what that was. Hendrik Smees says, someone did not have enough time to proofread. All right, so it looks like... Well, hello.
Hello, it's Carol again, your supervisor. I'm calling to let you know that you have been granted access to additional household hazard information. Please be aware that this information is confidential and not to be shared with anyone outside of HSH. If you diagnose one of these hazards, we will be providing only information to the clients that is pertinent to addressing their concerns. Nothing more. Thank you.
Okay, will I be able to tell easily? Oh yeah, because they mark them as new, right? Okay, so we've got, see here. Wait. Bed teeth? What? Oh, wait. Okay, hold on.
Sorry, I'm calling to see if you might know about anything I can do to... Sorry. Anything you can do to prevent pollen from coming in the house? I think there's something seriously wrong with my ventilation or something, because I cannot stop sneezing. In the past, I haven't had problems so long as I've stayed inside, but I think something is getting in.
Okay.
Please hold.
All right. So first off, the idea of bed teeth, like you have bed bugs already, and then they give you bed teeth. I just immediately started thinking like my bed is going to eat me. Is what the. But then they show this. It does look like your bed is going to eat you. But is this a real thing? Is this an actual fungus called bed teeth, or is this like just something they made up to be creepy and weird? I have no idea. So, Raneth Court is suggesting this guy might have black mold again. That's true. They gradually go sharper over time? No, this is not a real thing. I mean, I can imagine something being called bed teeth, because that's the kind of way that we name things as humans, but this description, they're just skirting the edge of weird stuff here. So, okay, I'm looking for something that can make this guy sneeze. Black mold feels like a good candidate. We've got bats. So let's worry about bats. We've got carbon monoxide would not cause sneezing because it's a silent killer. What else do we have? Cellular growths. A large species of fungi, dark, damp environments. They grow on ceilings, and they cause duress to the home's foundation. The slimy residue they drip onto the floor can be toxic to small animals or human children. Scrape them off. Okay, so no, not this. Common hob. What? Common hobs are the most common species of hob found in the house. They are small humanoid creatures with gray burlap-like skin. They're not dangerous, but they can be mischievous and metamorphosize. Desk hob. Stop it. You stop. You're making me feel like there's something under my desk. Stop doing that. They inhabit desks, vanities, similar structures. Okay, but not dangerous. Like, we want something... False beet? What? Creatures with a beet-like appearance? Disguised amongst vegetables? And they feed on a person inside their stomach? Oh, okay. Fracture hob makes cracks? They also bear a false face. What? Okay. And then frozen pipes. Just normal thing. House fires. Normal thing. Severe damage to a human skin, such as burns. Like, okay. Calling you a human in this context feels like this is being written by a non-human. It's removal from a home immediate. What a weird way to talk about fire. Pipe growth. Okay. Don't reach inside with a pipe growth, is there? And then a pipe hob. Cute. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so it just sounds like a little rodent-y guy. Stair slug. Ew. It can be beneficial to a household. Feeding on other pests such as mice and hobs? No! No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, wait. When I was talking about carbon monoxide, Magic Man was like, hey, if it's a silent killer, why does it have an audio file? Good question. A car engine? They played a car. Okay. So I mean, black mold, as far as giving this guy a genuine answer, I mean, black mold might be the best thing on my list because it would cause respiratory problems. Yeah, allergic reaction or breathing problem. So I think I'm going to tell him black mold. But we've just been exposed to a corner of this universe that's gonna haunt us, I think. All right. Well, we've read all this. So all the stuff we would normally spend time reading. I mean, unless we want to listen to some Hobbs. Hey, Hob. Oh.
Do you know if there's such a thing as house thieves that clean? Like, maybe to disguise the robbery? At night, I keep hearing all this noise coming from my living room, but when I go look at it, I find the place spotless, but haven't yet found anything missing. I've talked with the cops, but they keep telling me to call this number. So here I am. Is there something you can do?
I mean, that sounds like a Hob, right?
Please hold.
It was by the desk Hob, right? There was a common Hob, right? Like hanging out in your living room, consume dust, dirt, and sticky substances, cleansing them in the process, come out at night. Oh yeah, ma'am, you have got a common Hob. Don't worry about it, ma'am. Nothing but a common Hob. I'm more confident about that ridiculous thing than I was about all the previous real world inspired things. So yeah, Magic Man, I'm not sure what the solution for the Hob was they cannot be compelled to leave on their own what's nested in a home. Instead, one should take measures to prevent provoking metamorphosis by leaving out a bowl of cream or milk at night. Thank you, Magic Man.
Yo, Buzz Goober here. I've been having a heck of a time over here. I got these snappers itching and whooping and crying all over the place. Just all over the place I got these whippersnappers yelping and whining, and I can't get a wink of sleep. She's trying to lay down over here. What you gonna do about all this? I've called about 5,500 times and y'all haven't done a thing about it.
Okay, what? So this guy's got... So, okay. Am I going to assume that this guy's legit, or is he just screwing with me, first of all? But either way, I have to give him an answer either way. Don't I? I think I do. So he's calling something snappers, itching and whooping and crying all over the place, keeping him awake. Something called snappers. Wait. Did I not have the answer to help him? Oh, I might have.
I don't know what's going on inside my house. I hear something crawling in the walls. I think I found teeth marks on my bedposts. I can't sleep at night knowing there's something in my house. Help me, please.
Okay.
Please hold.
I didn't see what the button on the last guy said. Maybe it was just definitely a crank call and I didn't have to worry about it. I'm not sure. But so she's seeing teeth marks on her bedpost. So, I mean, I could see this being something like a common Hob or a... Let's see here. Sorting desks. Now, it could be bed teeth. But I don't think they make noise. Yeah, they don't make noise. They wreck you in your bed. They don't wreck the bed posts. I mean, termites, that's slow. That's not like you have scratches on your bedpost. Because she have a raccoon living in her house? Probably not, right? Or nest in attics. Clattering sounds at night. Crawling in the walls? I mean, it could be mice, right? This is squeaking, not clattering or crawling. Wait, gnaw marks. It could be gnaw marks. Yeah, teeth marks. So, okay, so this woman could have mice. It specifically says gnaw marks here. Thing is, I feel bad because I said mice to someone before, and which makes me think, would they do the same one twice like that? I mean, maybe. Nothing else seems like it's a slam dunk. Yeah, so unfortunately, yeah, Ran of the Court is like, I would ask her more questions, you know? But let's because it specifically said gnaw marks. I'm gonna suggest it's mice. Because when there's a specific connection between the description they wrote and the complaint they wrote, it makes me think that it's intentional. So I'm gonna say mice. All right. Hendrik does point out that it's probably something bigger than that if she can hear the crawling. I mean, it could be a raccoon that she's got in her attic. Something like that. If it's recognizably bite marks, though, I feel it has to be at least as big as a mouse. Anything smaller than a mouse wouldn't look like bite marks if you saw bite marks. So it could be a gopher. House gopher.
Yeah, hey, I'm calling about a noise I've been hearing in my house lately. Sounds like scratching or something. It's real quiet. So definitely some kind of pest in my walls. I've sent out all kinds of traps, but I thought one worked for a while, but then I started hearing it again this week. I thankfully haven't seen any visible damage or droppings or whatever.
Okay, so no droppings.
Please hold.
Which makes me think not mice. So, I mean, let's see here. He hasn't seen any visible damage, so it's not whatever the crack hob was. It's not a fracture hob, because they are specifically about the damage that they do. But he says that he's hearing. How did he describe the sound he was hearing? Where scratching or something in his walls. So we could say maybe raccoon. It says clattering sounds. Is that close enough to scratching sounds? Orthaus is like, what the hell is a hob? You've come in late, Orthaus. This game is full of interesting things. Like the stare slug. Feel free to freeze frame that sucker and learn some things about it. Now, do the pipe hob make noises? Okay, no, I don't think so. Loud bubbling digestion noises after they eat a full meal. So let's keep that in mind for the future. See, banging and whistling from pipes, but not scratching sounds. Now, I'm trying to just think. Is there something else I could click on that might cause a scratching sound? Oh my gosh. Roaches. The guy with the coffee grounds. I missed this. I was wrong. The guy I said black mold to originally. He had roaches. He didn't have black mold. That's why he called back and was angry. That's why I got 75%. I was wrong about that guy. I missed the coffee grounds link. Okay, well, it makes me want to play this game again and get it right. All right. So for this guy, though. Okay, faint rustling sounds from the walls. Maybe he has carpenter ants. We did listen to that. You know what? I'm going to say carpenter ants for this guy. Man, I want to go back and get the other thing right now that it's like I'm building up knowledge of this world, and it makes me want to go back and do a better job. I wonder if it's the same every time, or if they like randomize the order or have different problems that can come up.
Do you guys handle security? I need home security installed. Someone's breaking into my house and going through all my stuff at night. I know it's Bob from accounting. He's always been envious of me. I know what you're doing, Bob. Going through my papers, taunting me with your organization skills. I need your best home security equipment. Pronto!
Okay. The mistiming of the audio file with the text drives me freaking
Please
bonkers.
hold.
This guy clearly has a desk hob. Now that it's kind of fun how, like, as I'm reading through stuff, like, I'm looking for the answer to one problem. I'll read stuff that tells me the answer to another problem, because this one, it says that they like to sort and order the materials in a desk to their liking. So, yeah, I think this guy's got a desk hob. So we'll say that. I feel like I'm actually becoming a hob expert. This is kind of cool. Accuracy, 100%. That's right. Still not up to 90% on average, but from that one mistake, but, you know, it's fine. All right, I've been doing this for 37 minutes. I think I probably got time for one more day of this, and then we might leave the rest of the game as an exercise for the viewer. Oh, wait, I had notifications, and I didn't check them. Dang it. Can I change my mind? Oh, no, wait. Well, I guess I can probably catch up with the old emails at the end, so we'll do that. All right, so is Carol going to give me any new stuff, or am I stuck with the old stuff still? Like bed teeth. It's probably my favorite one.
Hello, Supervisor Carol here again. We've updated your permissions. You should now have access to more extensive information to work with for your future calls. Please be sure to read these new entries carefully so you can continue providing our clients with accurate diagnoses. Please remember that this information is strictly confidential and not to be shared with anyone unless pertinent to a caller's needs. Thank you.
Okay, we got new entries like the Boggart, for instance. Here he is. Hello. It's a metamorphosed hob. They're large, hairy humanoids between 6 and 7 feet tall, bearing fairly convincing false faces. They're known for causing household accidents, such as flooding, fires, or electric outages. They observe their targets while they sleep. Extremely dangerous.
There's something in the basement. I've seen it. It's huge, almost as big as my dog. It doesn't hiss or growl or anything, but I haven't gotten close enough to it to find out what it is, since it's always just lurking out of sight from the top of the stairs. I need someone to come get this thing out of my basement as soon as possible. I've locked the door since I can still hear the steps creaking under its weight down there.
Please hold.
Okay, so my first thought is Boggart, except the Boggart says it's actually like taller than a human. You wouldn't describe it as almost as big as your dog. It says, do not under any circumstances refer to an active Boggart by any name. Okay, what a random thing to say that just carries all these implications. Once you become aware of its presence, simply vacate the premises. Provided you do not speak to the Boggart at any time, in any fashion, it will remain in its original location. They react very violently when seen by humans. Okay, so she's seeing this thing, and it's smaller than a Boggart. So let's What else do we have here? False artifact? Seemingly human-designed objects that manifest suddenly inside a home. Like control-type stuff. Gentle buzzing sounds. Out-of-place objects. Missing children or pets. They go after small children and animals. They encase them. No noise. Digestion can take upwards of several years. Starvation is a more pressing concern. Physically move it out of your home. Or call us, basically. What the heck? At the end, they say if it's taken one of your children or pets. They're not saying how to rescue them. They're saying they can use something to make you forget they ever existed. What the crap? Okay. False rose bush. What? What? It has feet. Okay. Let's see here. 2 small humanoid feet. They can chase down prey. Missing pets or children. Danger to them. Yeah, blah, blah. Small mammals is what they usually eat. Reduced risk if you don't have children or pets. They can't swallow whole anything larger than themselves. Okay. Okay, so you basically starve it by not letting anyone go outside. I love how helpless we are. It doesn't say how to fight it, how to remove it. It says how to avoid it until it leaves by itself, because that is your only option. Okay, a lamp sprite. This doesn't look like what it probably is. Oh, they can cause a burning smell by making a lamp heat up brighter. Once the lamp goes out on its own, they'll leave and seek out a new lamp. So just turn off all the lamps and let it go. All right, and then here's a memory wisp. It's got a wrong audio sample. They're odorless and household wisps. Are we supposed to see something here? Oh, missing pictures. Okay, so there's missing pictures and things when you've got one in your house. And they just lead you to behave recklessly because you lose your memory. Once they've stolen all your memories, they'll leave. So there's no need for further action. But you've lost all your memories. We got a mirror nymph. What? It's the person with a mirror. But Raneth Cord pointed out that there might be another false item here because we've already got false artifact, false beat, false rosebush, maybe another false thing here, and definitely a false thing here if they're on alphabetical order. Okay, so they're a nuisance, but they beckon you to look in a mirror, and we often suddenly can't recognize our own face when we look. Are they stealing our faces? And they'll wander off. Okay. What else? Tea Sprite? Oh, a toilet hob. Can't wait. Ew. All right. Leaf-like droppings fluttering near the kitchen. They can give you Fey flu. Just normal pesticides will do it. Clean up your... Somebody invented this to get people to put their teacups away. The toilet hob. They're not dangerous, but they can cause clogs. They can become a boggart. Leave an egg near the toilet each night before going to bed. You weirdos. Unicorn funky. What the heck? Okay, so unfortunately, something we have not found is something that is a slam dunk for this. It says, I've seen it. It's huge, almost as big as my dog. So, because the boggart is so big, it makes me think that a lot of other things align this with the boggart. But because the boggart is huge, and this is, how big can your dog possibly be? It says it doesn't hiss or growl or anything. They cause other accidents, which she's not reporting. It's always just, yeah, so lurking just out of sight. And she can hear the steps creaking. So, okay, so part of me wants to warn her of a boggart in case it's a boggart. But if it's smaller, I mean, could it be a fracture hob? It's causing creaks. It's pretty small though. And so, I mean, and it's a predecessor for a boggart. But I mean, could it be like a gopher or something? Like, could it be? This is probably would be outside, not in the basement. It said that raccoons can nest in the roof, in the attic. Clattering sounds, but not. I mean, I'm trying to. Oh wait. I read this originally as cellular growths, but this is cellar growths. The sound of dripping or stretching from... It's a cellar growth. But it says it's growing on the ceiling. And that doesn't seem like it describes what she's talking about. So I'm inclined to warn her of a boggart, but that just seems... It seems like it's a little much to be a boggart. Right? That just seems a little much. Wait, now could it be a... Wait, stair slug. Creaking sounds on the... Okay. I mean, that the fact that it's steps creaking under its weight, but it's lurking just out of sight from the top of the stairs. So this seems odd too. This might be the right size for being as big as the dog, though. You know what? I'm gonna say stair slug. I realize I just spent so long on this. I'm going to say stair slug. I could be wrong. I might be consigning this woman to her death. She might be about to go insult a boggart and get killed. But... Laconicyon says that with the time I just took, she's probably already dead. That's true. All right. I don't know.
Hey, I've been hearing some really weird noises coming from the bathroom faucet recently. I'm not sure what it could mean. It just makes this nasty sound anytime I run it, along with this, nasty smell.
Please hold.
Probably a pipe growth. Nasty sound, nasty smell. Ah. Let's see. Okay, this doesn't actually say nasty smell. What about a pipe hob? So this actually cleans up. So I think it's definitely not a pipe hob. It could be a pipe growth. Does a toilet hob do anything weird? Now they clean too. Yeah, so Lucolison, yes, the pipe hob is the one that... Well, I don't know if it came from the faucet or if it came from specifically the drain. It might be both. Yeah, it could just any pipe. So it could be in the faucet. It could also be in the drain. But just the thing where it says it's making a weird smell and a weird sound, that doesn't feel like a hob. Oh, wait. Codison said, oh, you're right. I didn't notice that there were new ones at the bottom. Let's have a look. Whistling fungi. So they grow in drywall. It makes a whistling sound from your walls. So probably not this. Wine Sprite? So it's like a tea Sprite, only it's in wine, right? Yeah, broken glasses, your wine tasting nasty, but that doesn't seem like it's right for this. And then wood secretions. Just dripping drawers. It's got a sweet candy-like smell. But not from the faucet. So, okay, so scanning through these to see if anything stands out that I forgot. I mean, it's not going to be something simple like this, right? Wait. Strange faucet smells. Banging and whistling. Wait a minute. Nasty sound every time I run it, and it's nasty smell. You know what? I think this guy might have frozen pipes. I think I might be like going for some of the like more exotic stuff mentally, but I think this guy's problem actually lines up with the frozen pipes better than anything else. Hey there, Kate Haight. Thanks for joining us. Oh yeah, it was Kate Haight that I raided the other day. Hi. Thanks for coming in here. But yeah, let's tell this guy he's got frozen pipes. He doesn't have anything haunting him. He's got frozen pipes. That's it. Oh, but yeah, definitely don't feel bad at all for missing me, Kate Haight. I always come in and out really fast when I'm raiding because usually I have to go somewhere. I have to do something whenever I'm quitting my own stream. But yeah, no, nothing you did came across as rude, Kate Haight. Don't worry about that. So we've got a lot of these entries open now. Hey there.
My wife. I can't. Her face. It's gone. It's gone. My wife. I can't see her face. I can't see her face. She's dead and I can't see her face. They're all gone. It's all gone.
Please hold.
So that's a memory wisp. I think that the mirror nymph is there as a decoy for this one. Because it makes you forget your own face. But she's dead and he's forgotten her face, is what he's saying. And he's missing pictures of her, probably. He can't remind himself either. So I'm saying that's a memory wisp. Coalition came up with a terrible solution to that problem that I'm not going to repeat. Yeah, what?
Hey, name's Fred Pinball. I'm calling to lodge a complaint against your place of business up there. I have never seen such a big old mess left behind by your pest control team. Just tons of twigs, sticks, and pebbles. Sod, and I ain't putting up with it no more. I got sawdust coming out my drawers here. I had to grab you by the goober and smack you around till next Sunday. Now, what's you gonna do? What's you gonna do to make this right?
So I think somebody was in the chat was reacting to Fred Pinball as a name. And yeah, so we just get a crank call every day. I'm assuming this is going to add up to something eventually. All right. So yeah. So Adric Moonblade is asking if I'm ever going to find out if I was right about these. So what I get, it's a percentage at the end of the day that tells me how I did overall. But I have to guess which is which.
high? I have no idea what's happening. My sheets are growing nasty sharp things on them, and my legs itch like crazy. Do I need to be showering more often or something? I usually shower like once a week for my skin health, so maybe that's it?
So, okay, first off, shower more. But Crushing Stuffed Bananas points out that this is bed teeth.
Please hold.
I love that this is paying off. Sir, you have bed teeth. They're like having itchy legs at night. That is a thing I've experienced too. That makes me start wondering if I've got bed teeth. I don't. They're not real. Right? Bed teeth aren't real. All right. Well, I mean, I've read all this stuff. Just gotta hang out and wait, I guess, you know. Whoa, wait. Why did it... Network error?
Hello? I was told to call this number to ask about my problem. The wall in my bedroom doesn't look right near the bottom. The bottom of the wall has some cracks, or maybe it's peeling. I'm not sure. I have a cat named Whiskers, and sometimes he likes to sharpen his claws at the couch, but he would never do that to the wall. He knows just how naughty that would be.
Okay, I see what they did here.
Please hold.
Oh, never mind. Okay. For a second, I thought they were going to try to make me solve this without access to my database because I had all these errors here. But maybe I had the errors because I was clicking while the phone call was coming in, and they're saying that I've got a dial-up modem or something like that, and the phone call's coming in and interferes. Maybe that's all that is. Maybe it wasn't part of the challenge, or maybe it was just for atmosphere or something. But I think what she's got is a fracture hob. It is so weird how I feel like such a freaking expert now. Like, I went from being like, I don't know, man. Oh, anything could be anything to like, oh yeah, fracture hob, man. I know exactly what your problem is. Like, they're building the sense of mastery in me, which is like really kind of fun to see that, you know, come together.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? Last week, I called you guys about the weird noises I had coming from my living room, and the info package you sent me said something about leaving out a bowl of cream? What kind of joke is that? It's been a week now that I've been dealing with this racket, no thanks to you, and now we're starting to have power outages. Your employee's stupid joke is now probably going to cost me who knows how much in repair costs. So talk to your manager and tell them they owe me big time.
No.
You figure out what's going on in my house, and you figure it out now!
No, sir. Holy crap. You got that right. We know what's happening in his house.
Hold.
Sir. You have a boggart, sir. Get out. Get out of your house right now. Get the hell out of your house. Why didn't you leave the cream? Oh. Wait, I wasn't right about some stuff. Oh, no. Unless this is an overall accuracy rating. Or did I... No, wait. Did I get... I think I got 100% one time. So, yeah, no, I messed one of these up. I don't know which one it was. I don't remember which one was least likely. Okay. We're out of time. So let's start the new day. Let's look at our email. Let's look at our other stuff on our desktop. Let's look at our mailbox. Our new office pet. There's a cat. It's Whiskers. He has scheduled feeding times. Cool. And they've been giving me coupons for things like a used horseshoe. That's great. Wait, what? They said it's too late for me. They gave you access to more info, didn't they? I warned you. You'll end up like me. Join me in this hole. They haven't found me yet. It's safe. He's in the hole. Okay, let's end by watching this video, and then we'll wrap things up.
Mice, one of humanity's oldest friends and oldest enemies. From the Black Plague to the shelves of our pet stores, mice have lived alongside humans for centuries. And just like humans, mice may even be evolving alongside us as well. This is a mus musculus, otherwise known as the common house mouse. And this is Mus musculus loquentis, otherwise known as the smart mouse, a newly discovered species known for its uniquely colored iris, and more importantly, its increased intelligence. Mice have brains smaller than peanuts, and yet, modern science has observed they are capable of thinking quite intelligently, and in the case of the smart mouse, perhaps even capable of communication. With the help of modern computer technology, today's scientists have been able to interpret the previously indecipherable squeaks of a smart mouse, and have discovered what seems to be hidden messages within. Let's take a listen. What do you think? Is this a wonder of evolution? Or are we just hearing things that aren't there? Do mice and men have more in common than previously thought? Well, I suppose that's what makes this a science mystery.
What? What was that? This game is insane. So I'm not going to play it any further because so much of what's fun about this game is the surprise of whatever they do next. It's like you're not quite sure how far they're going to take each weird departure from reality. And so I want to leave a bunch of this for people to discover on their own, trying the game out. The game does have a free demo if you want to check it out. For instance, if you want to see, does every playthrough play out the same way with the same order of calls? Or do they get randomized? Are there ones that I haven't seen that could have come early in the game that I just missed out on? I've got no idea. But you can definitely go check it out on your own. Let me see if there's anything here in the chat. Just a lot of mouse jokes, which, I'm up for. I love a good mouse joke. So I feel like I want to say something to like wrap this up. I don't know what to say. This is just extremely weird. But the thing that was really interesting though was how over the course of just this hour, like I did develop a sense of mastery over what is going on in this world. Like, but at the very beginning, just even basic stuff, I was like, I don't know, that could be anything. I was missing simple stuff like cockroaches, that sort of thing, and just felt kind of helpless and overwhelmed. By the end of it, I was hearing things and instantly going, "Sir, you have a boggart. Get out of your house." And taking me over the course of an hour, taking me from feeling like an utter neophyte who had no idea what he was doing into somebody who is urgently engaged with protecting people from the Fae. That's pretty impressive. Well done, developers. So yeah, I want to play more of this, but I'll be playing it offline and save the rest of it for you to discover. So there is a subscribe button, and here's links to other videos. I'll try to put some weird stuff up there in case that's the sort of thing you're into. And yeah, I guess I will see you later. Do not talk to the boggart, and do not give it a name.